Yeah, so I started at the University of Portland about 4 years ago, and when I got there, we had a fly pack with a new tech TriCaster, a mixer, a replay system, and we used to have to lug it around between our 3 facilities. It was truly a pain in the ass, to be honest. I hated having to take it down every single game, put it back up every single game. Took up pretty much the majority of my time. It also, I think, affected our production because we were setting up instead of focusing on what we were going to do for that particular game. So we established a centralized control room where we just wrapped up year 2 of it, and it's been a game changer for us. I think without it, we wouldn't be able to produce the quality that we do, and IP has been a huge backbone for it. We use Dante, we use Clearcom's HelixNet. We use NDI a little bit. We were fortunate that our campus is all fibered, so I had access to the fiber for the camera runs. So that was cost saving, first of all, but if we didn't have that, we absolutely would have gone with NDI because there's no way we would have been able to afford to dig holes and trench and run fiber between our 3 facilities. So IP for us has been, without it, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing.
Right. So what is an average, I mean, obviously it depends on the venue, depends on the sport, but what does an average production look like today compared to the rolling out the TriCaster, setting it up, putting it back? Kind of take us through an average workflow.
So now, before I would show up, I think 5-6 hours before a game, set up the flight pack, run all the cables, fax it out to make sure it's working. But now we show up a couple hours before. I send out the camera crew, I send out our audio to set up mics. And in the meantime, instead of the time that I would waste on setting up the gear so that we can stream it, I spend actually producing, which is what I should be doing. Not worrying about running cables so that we can have a signal. So, you know, now we can do multi-camera, we can do truly a full production for all our sports. Before, a lot of it was we have to pick, if there's a volleyball game and a soccer game going on at the exact same time, which one's going to suffer, which one's going to get the one camera plugged into my laptop using Wirecast to stream out to our CDN. Now we can quickly turn around. All we have to do is move the gear from one venue to the other. The control room is there. It's already set. We don't need to waste that time. And overall, it's increased just the production across the board for all our sports. We also didn't use to stream baseball. Baseball is one of our highest viewed sports, as we found in the last few years when we started streaming it. And the centralized control room is the key to it.